everyone! Welcome back to my channel. Today we will be making this cute polymer clay jewelry dish. Get yourself some water, turn on a nice playlist, and let's get right into it. Recently I've been working directly on a flat baking sheet as I find it more convenient. For the sculpting part of this project I used Fimo Soft in white color, a clay roller and an exacto knife. My clay was lying around for quite a while, so it was rock hard. It took me a while to warm it up, but I managed to. I started by rolling out a bigger chunk. As it often happens with Fimo, some air bubbles got trapped in the clay. So whenever I saw one, I would puncture it with the exacto knife and continue rolling out my piece. Then I used my exacto knife again to cut out the toast shape. Why a toast, you might ask? Because I love toasts. I love bread. I could eat only bread for the rest of my life. Anyways, I wanted my corners to be rounded, so I spent some time cutting off the excess clay. Next, I took my smaller clay chunk and rolled it into a tube. I made it long enough to go all the way around my toast base. I used the roller to flatten it a bit, as it's going to be the dish border. I then cut off one of the edges and wrapped the border around the base. Obviously, a toast dish needs a face. I added eyes and a mouth. The toast is all ready to be baked. The oven settings might differ depending on the clay brand you use. You will usually have instructions written on your clay package. Mine says 30 minutes at 110 degrees Celsius. While the toast is baking, it's time for a coffee. The toast baked very well, without any visible air bubbles. Nevertheless, I took a piece of sanding paper and brushed up the toast surface to remove any imperfections and prepare it for being painted. Now, I don't know much about painting. I once grabbed some acrylic paint and brushes in the local craft store, and I have been using those ever since. I mixed some colors to match the toast color. Here is an actual toast for reference. As it turned out, later on I didn't thin out the paint enough, so I ended up repainting everything 3-4 times. It was very tricky to get the inner border, and that was another reason why I repainted the toast over and over again. I added some blush and painted the face with the golden paint because I wanted to add some golden accents. And here you can see the final toast colors after it was repainted. Last step, acrylic varnish. This final layer is what really brings it all together and makes the colors pop. And there is something very satisfying in the crystal clear, glossy finish. Here is the final result. I ended up loving it a lot. I hope you have fun with your project as much as I did. Like always, let me know if you have any questions or thoughts in the comments below. See you next time.